Boom! What up, YouTube? LTH coming at you with a video, a Monday video at that. 713 to Bio City, we up in this mother joker. So, the Texans went on to sign two players that visited today. You know, the Texans, by the way, which is in Devin, Singletary, and Dalton, Schultz. You know, Dalton Schultz, who had offered three-year contract for 20-some mil, but turned that down. But in the end, he ended up joining the Texans, which is a pretty good signing, by the way. You know, amassed for 198 catches for 17 TDs. His best season was in 2021. He had 808 yards receiving with 8 TDs in 21. And I mean, he was a pretty big, reliable tight end target for Dak Prescott. You know, especially in the red zone. And I gotta say, for the Texans, it's a good pickup. You know, in the waking of losing Jordan Akins to the Browns and possibly losing OJ Howard to the Raiders, which I wouldn't be shocked if they did, since I heard that the Raiders are interested in OJ Howard. But I could care less at this point, because there's probably no need to reach for a tight end now that Dalton Schultz is now a member of the Texans. You know, a good weapon for a soon-to-be drafted quarterback of the Texans, which is either Bryce Young, which is my top choice, by the way, CJ Stroud, or Anthony Richardson. I mean, and for Singletary, I feel that he was like underutilized, because knowing how effective he could be, you know, because of the fact that, you know, they depended on Josh Allen most of the times in the run game. I mean, don't get me wrong, Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Bills, dude can ball out, no lie, but I felt like there was no excuse for the Bills to, you know, rely on Josh Allen in the ground game when they could have like used Singletary a lot more. But not to mention, the Texans, you know, both signed Dalton Schultz and Devin Singletary to one-year deals. And Singletary, I feel like he can be an effective running back too, behind Dameon Pierce. You know, like I posted on Twitter, they can both be effective 1-2 punches, both on the ground and even in the pass game. You know, for effective running back screenplays. And not to mention, you know, Houston's having a dope ass off season so far. Not to mention, you know, because I know the Bears had made moves too, because I understand they're trying to build their roster up. But the Texans, you know, courtesy of Nick Caserio, you know, doing his thing. The draft haven't even arrived yet. But if the Texans can pull one move, whether it's for a center or a linebacker, you know, Denzel Perryman, by the way, before the NFL draft, hey, I'll be all in it. But my honorable mention for the Texans' next move is, you know, an edge rusher. Like, for example, Yannick Ngakoue, you know, which I wouldn't mind either if Perryman didn't work out. But as the saying goes, only time will tell. And hey, I'm glad, even if it's only a one-year deal, you know. And yeah, they just recently paid Laramie Tunsil. And yeah, I'm looking forward for Tyus Howard to get paid next, you know, along with Steven Nelson, you know, I like him, but I would like for him to be extended in the future. But if not, then he'll probably get paid somewhere else. But Dalton Schultz, Devin Singletary, welcome to the Houston freaking Texans. And hey, looking forward to see what y'all can bring to this new little Texans offense. Because Texans, you know, got some pretty solid weapons for a young quarterback, you know, for Stroud or Young. But like I just said, if Caserio can bring in one more player, which is whether a center or a linebacker, or of course, an edge, hey, I'll be all for it. But if that don't work out, then hey, they'll probably adjust that in the draft. So let me say this again. Devin Singletary, Dalton Schultz, welcome to the Houston Texans. Woo! Let's get it.